Good morning, everyone. Wow, what a beautiful day outside. Oh, my background almost looks crooked. I wonder if my if my painting's straight or not. Oh, no, it's not. I'll have to correct that later. It does look a bit. Actually, even my chair is looking a wee bit on the crooked side. The cover. Oh, goodness gracious. Anyway, I'm rosboundy psychic medium bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. A little later than usual, yes, because I've just been on a wonderful webinar. So some of what I might be able to share with you a bit later. We'll see what happens with that. We're here for the cards, so let's go across to those. Bring in your psychic senses, your gut feeling, your intuition, your connection with your spirit guides, what it means for you to understand these cards. All I do, I thought I'd zoom that down. I had in a different screen. What it means is you practice using your own intuition with whatever is your abilities to understand these cards. Let me just have a look, see if I can get that more centered there. Anyway, that's good enough, isn't it? Right. What we have is the Gilded Breviary Lenormand deck, as per usual, because we are on a weekday. Ciro Marchetti's the artist. This is the expanded edition, and it's a beautiful deck. As well, it doesn't change, does it? You can go and search for some of his other decks. Oh my, what an artist. Anyway, here we are. The three cards are the Mountain in the home space. We have the Letter as our theme for the day, and we have Moon in the workspace. And our wisdom card that we have here is, let's see what the surprise is. Those who fly solo have the strongest wings. And that's a gorgeous owl, actually. I like that. We haven't had this all that often. Even though I do cycle through these, I'm not sure whether it's 32 cards, and reshuffle them every month. We do have it pop up. It's not one that we see, well, it doesn't feel like it, that we see it that often. We do have the strongest wings when we challenge ourselves. We do grow into more of that is our own personally led wisdoms. So I think it's time to trust ourselves that we can fly solo. We do not need to have all the extra stuff around us all the time. It certainly helps to be able to share into community and connect with other people, but sometimes it does take that solo option, doesn't it? Now I'm zooming into the cards now, not so that we can see those clearly. Yes, got them. Right, I'm going to be in with the card 27 first. Now this one, it doesn't allow the hyper zoom. That's about it. I'll leave it there. So with our letter in the theme space, I'm just going to double check the comments at the moment, because I've seen Narelle your comments here. Hello Roz, I kept missing you when you went live. I'm so happy to see you today. So happy to see you too, Narelle. Sometimes the chances are that yes, you can be joining the live stream side of it when I'm actually going live. It is around anywhere between the 7:30 to 8:30 is where I mostly aim for, and I'm going to keep it a bit succinct today because there is another webinar that I'm due to go to at 8:30, which is in 6 minutes. I don't want to rush through it quite that quickly, but hopefully the intro to the webinar is just the intros, and the guts of it I won't miss. It's wonderful to be able to continue learning. With this letter, what we're doing is on a personalised level, we are learning, sharing with another person as a one-to-one more so than a group, okay? So this is that written word in some form today being our theme. So it's that speaking from self, using that throat chakra, where even though it's not verbal, it is communication, and our throat chakra is that helps with getting our spoken word into the written word, into how we would share with someone on a personal level. So take that step of you're probably not going to get a quill out, but you could write a handwritten letter. You write the text, send some messaging to someone, or receive it with that loving gratitude, that more personal and connecting way. It's not that is business. It feels to me like it is more that one-on-one personal connection. Because it is sealed with that wax, but it really creates that old style of privacy. You know that it hasn't been read unless that wax seal is broken, is the way it used to be done. That swalk sealed with a loving kiss and the sticker over the closure of an envelope. Lovely way to write love letters, it really was. We can still do that. Mostly we would probably be using our phones, doing the SMSs, texting, emails, that type of thing. But I really feel that personalised. Bring what you're doing today onto and into that personal level, the connection with another. Okay, that's our theme for the day today. And it can be as prescribed with whatever your mandala is, whether you do have a personal mandala, whether you've got your natal chart being done or have had it done with an astrologer. It could be that you need to have that redone as well to find more connections that are possible for you today. That could be the message. Okay, now that we can move over to the mountain in the home space, and we have got Deb who's popped in. Good morning, Ros. What a beautiful card. Fly solo shows strength. Absolutely, isn't it? I loved it. It's one that, because I only just do the cards before I go on, I don't really see them until I hold them up till I hold them up or show them here to you. So, lovely surprise, flying solo. You can imagine that owl in this realm, the valleys, the hills and valleys, the trees, the woodlands, the forests that are around a mountain, at the foothills, or even as it goes up almost to the snow line. You can imagine that ability to fly above all of it and be that owl, really flying solo, searching for your food, all of that. We've got the reindeer, there he is down the bottom there. I've got the comments sitting over it. Let me just move that and then I can see the full screen and then still see you. So here we've got that reindeer in its own natural environment, the same as owl would be in this environment, the same as other little creatures would be as well. In the Australian bush, that would be the kangaroos and wallabies and, the wedge-tailed eagles, that type of bird. And there are owls here as well. So we have that is our space and place. This is our home energies for us now. What it's showing us is the challenges that we might be experiencing today, especially since our suggesting we are flying solo, we're going to be able to develop our stronger wings. It does bring it to us like that. And it looks like my webinar is about to start soon. I'll have to ignore that for now. Here we are with this reaching the peak. Whatever your goal is, bring the intention that you have a little challenge today, that you are going to meet that challenge. You will do the work that's needed, whether it's organising a kid's birthday party or you're planning another, a holiday or a breakaway, or you've got a specific goal in shifting a room around so that it brings a new face to it, new energy to that specific room. All sorts of different things that you can choose as a challenge and meeting that challenge today. What is yours? Bring your spirit guides in to help guide you to what is that next step for you in your home space. It could be that you're making a plan for your children's education or a specific way that you need to connect with your partner that is something new, like trying out date nights. That it's all of that type of thing, connecting and really knowing our intention for that goal, that next step, whatever we're jumping into. Okay? And it's the movement forward. It really is. It's meeting that challenge. Okay? And sometimes it can be scary. So just trust yourself with that one. Okay? moving over now to the moon in the workspace, sorry. And we have Michaela now. Hello, lovely. How amazing. I've caught the live again. Thank you. And how amazing. I can see your comment again. So it must be in the right space. Lovely to have you here, Michaela. The moon in the workspace is more so about, I've just got to shove that thing out the way. There's so many things that pop up and in the way in our across the screen. I only use a single monitor. I don't have 2 or 3. So yes, I'm looking straight at the camera easily that way instead of trying to find out where am I supposed to be looking now. We've got the moon being the illumination for something that's coming out of the dark into the light, that's going to bring extra emphasis for whatever it is you're working on today. So it could be that you've had something stuck in the drawer as ideas that you're bringing out to continue working on. It could be, for me, it's tax stuff. I do need to bring mine out of the drawer and work on that. That for me is the specific message today. It's the 1st of May. I have to have mine lodged by a particular date in May that I've got to look up. So hence, get it done. Moving from the dark into the light. It's that the sun reflects, yes, but it's a more nurturing way. Be gentle on yourself as you're moving through the tasks that you have today, so that you are being, like steady, reliable, being able to get the right emphasis in the right spot for whatever it is you're doing, and really shining the light on it so that you can see clearly, have others see it clearly if it's for another person, or that they are helping you. It could be that there's the light of someone else shining out for you to be able to ask, can you help me? Or you'd be a great member for the team, that type of thing. So someone's light is shining, not quite as bright as the star, but it is certainly illuminating the possibilities and the potential. Okay, so move into that, and you'll feel if it's the right one. Here we've got that zodiac wheel here with the mechanisms of the placement of the planets, all that sort of influence. Trust that you're feeling and sensing through your day today, so that you can feel confident that whatever your task is, that whatever you are seeing as being needing to be done is getting done. And I feel it is a bit more about the personal connections today as well, especially with that letter communicating that to us as a theme. Okay, so that's what I feel the message is for today. Bringing things into our personal realm in a way that's going to benefit for the greater good, of course, but with that, that ability to be open to what is possible, and some parts of it we are going to be doing on our own, but it is with our self-trust of what we're receiving and what we can give out to others as well. Trust in self, is what I meant. You know what I mean. I'm sure you do. And Michaela, yes, you're on the biz page. That's wonderful. Thank you for that. And I do notice it looks to me like we have someone who is a troll there. Please report. Okay, and that's where I'll leave it with you for today. In anything that you're doing, certainly trust that inner self, your intuition, that gut feeling. Ask your spirit guides if you need to. We do live with our self first, but we do live with that, the human connection being an important factor. We are in relationship with other people. Practice that. If you're so used to being alone, and I am speaking a little of myself, I love being at home, I love being by myself. It's something that I do enjoy, but my connection happens a lot through what we have here with the live streaming and the tools. But we do need to have that absolute one-on-one personal interaction with other humans. It doesn't have to be all the time every day, but certainly make sure that you are making those approaches in some form or another, whether it's a sports group, or whether it's a craft or sewing or coffee group or anything like that, something to get you out and about and connecting with other people. if you're by yourself at home type of thing. Families, it's a little easier because there's other things to do. But I'm just reminding people, don't be home alone all the time. Get out and about with humanity. It's lovely experiencing the energy of just being even in a supermarket and sitting in one of those, the public chairs, seats, benches, just to absorb, just to feel the energy of the human energy, who we are. And I'm just describing something I really need to be doing myself. Growing my wings. Sometimes it takes us out of our comfort zone, doesn't it? Okie doke. Now let's finish off your comments. Seeing who's here. Fiona. Good morning, Ros Girly, and all around the globe. A good afternoon or a good evening. Yes, because Helga sometimes pops in from Switzerland. It's lovely to see everyone here and some others from Canada and all over the place, isn't it? And Michaela, even popping down to the shops to buy a piece of fruit. Yes, exactly. Staff in shops are wonderful. And it can be that simple and that brief. It doesn't have to be all day or anything. I have been thinking of finding out whether we've got a Mahjong community in my local town. Or even I've discovered there is the U3A, University of Third Age, that there is that close by, and they do lovely classes. I might try that, little things that make a difference. Okay, I shall leave it there. Thank you so much for being here. Keep being the best you that you can be and connect with your spirit guides frequently. And enjoy that. Well, I've got beautiful sunshine outside, so I'll be mowing some lawns later too. So enjoy your day and thank you for being here. Namaste.